Hello everyone, BentlyK here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a Hot Flash and Wrinkles makeup video and I do not have anything new. I thought I was going to have a new foundation, but it didn't get here in time. So we're going to do something different. It's going to be basically a get ready with me using stuff I already have. I just washed my hands so I got water under my ring. I'm going to use the Tartlette palette again, the Juicy palette, this guy. We're going to do a different eye with this. And for my foundation, I used the Camo the other day when I did that speed makeup, and it looked really dry on me. So, but it's got such great coverage and the color's pretty good. So I'm going to mix it with my Wet n Wild Tinted Hydration. So this is a tinted moisturizer, and I'm just going to I'm going to mostly use this one, but this one doesn't have as good a coverage, so I'm going to add just a tiny bit of that to this, and we're going to see if maybe that helps with the dryness. I'm sure it's the weather that's making it so dry, because I used the e.l.f. before and I really liked it, and I don't remember it looking so dry. So we're going to try it. Oh, I'm going to use primer first. I'm going to use my Tarte base tape primer real quick. Get the coconut smell going, because we love our coconut smell. Oh, so good. And I can't even smell much. It's definitely not nearly as strong as it used to be, but I can smell it a little. It's coming back. Okay, my towel up here. Now, I'm going to squeeze some of this. Oh, I would think I need to shake it. One of these, I'm not sure which one, would come out separated. So now I have to shake them all because I can't remember which one it was. All right. I'm just going to squeeze that much of that. And then put, this one's a pump. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit. See that much? Just a tiny bit to give it a little more coverage and a shade change. And then I'm just gonna mix it together with my finger. I don't even know if I put enough of that e.l.f. in there for you to be able to tell a difference, but I feel better about it, so. All right, and we're gonna put it on. I see a fuzzy on cat hair. And then go in with my sponge. See, it's got pretty good coverage, but the e.l.f.'s got a lot of coverage. And I might not have added enough of the e.l.f., but it was worth a shot. It's glowy, and that's what we were going for. I am going to powder it, but I'm going to try and powder it really lightly, so it doesn't get all dry. I have to powder my face. I can't not powder my face. Otherwise, it will move around and sink into lines, and we don't want that. And I have to go get my hair done. So this is kind of a speed makeup, but not really. Make sure we've got all our everything pressed out. It looks really good. Yeah, it's not the coverage. I should have added a little bit more, but it'll do for today, because when you go get your hair done, she always ends up washing this part off anyways, and this way it doesn't show as much, because I do need to go other places. Okay, so let's put on some concealer. I'm using my Pat McGrath. I'm going to put it on top, even though I am going to more cat hair. Probably use a primer, is what I was going to say about my eyelids. Okay, so let's go in and pat this out. into the skin. I like to bring it up the side of my nose and then all the way out here and down. I got a lot to cover. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some powder. And I'm using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, but we're gonna go real easy. Start off under the eyes. Get it nice and brightened up there. I'm not gonna put it on my lids because like I said, I think I'm gonna put a primer on and it's not powder, of course. And then I'm gonna put it everywhere I put the concealer. I'm gonna try not to get it too far out, because it's you know, drying. But I'm gonna get it everywhere I have serious wrinkles, because I have wrinkles everywhere. But serious wrinkles right here, both sides. And then I have them right here. But I do get dry right there. So I'm going to try to go easy on these, just enough to keep the foundation from going in the lines. All right. That's enough of that. Now I'm going to take my powder brush. I'm not going to add any powder to it. And I'm just going to spread this part around a little bit. So I get a tiny light dusting to set the rest. That's it for the powder. Now we're going to go in with contour and blush. The works. Or should we do a light day? Because I am going to the hairdresser. So we'll use contour for everything. Contour and, well, I just did that one. Nah, we'll just do, because we're going to do the works. Contour, blush, highlight, you know. Start with contour and bronzer. Because you guys know how I like to do this. I like to use my big e.l.f. fluffy brush. Just go in, tap it off a little bit. Kind of make a triangle right here. Go up the temple. Do the other side. Make a triangle right here. Up the temple. And then across the top. Need to pull this down just a titch. And then we do the jawline. And after I get most of it off, I pull it down my neck just a little bit to blend it all in. And then I grab my e.l.f. contouring brush. And we just do the nose a little. And the lip, because pretty sure my lip filler is completely gone. So unless my lips just start growing on their own, we need that, because I don't think they're gonna. Then I take my dual fiber brush and I kind of blend all this in. Add a little sun to the mix. And then we're going to go in with our blush, which is Dallas Benefit. Oh, my bronzer is Bobbi Brown. I didn't show you the color either, but I show it to you every time. So, and it is natural. I love this bronzer. One of my girls that I watch on Instagram did a makeup thing, and she put it on, and I liked it on her, so I got it. And oh my gosh, I love it now. It's just like the perfect tone for me. It's not so orange. And this is, did I tell you this is Dallas from Benefit? I know I started to. All right, that's that. Let's go ahead and blend those in a little bit and do our Benefit cookie highlight. Just to add a little sparkle, because we always like a little sparkle. All right, blend that out, and we're good. So now we're going to start on the eyes. Right? Is that where we are? We are. Okay, so I'm going to use this Tartlette Juicy palette, and I'm not even sure. I'm wearing my new look, which is basically black, but it's got brown in it that matches my Ugg boots, because it's still cold here. It's going to get up to like 50 something though today, so it feels like a heat wave, but it's not. It's still cold, so I will still be wearing my Uggs. So we're going to do browns. I'll tell you as we go. I'm first going to put on my Milani eye base. Eye primer. I don't know if I need it or not. I don't know if I used it before, but I just wanted to be able to cancel out any of that purpleness, because I have a lot of that in my eyes, on my lids, and it's just because they're so wrinkly, you know. It's just old age that makes them get loose skin, not enough elastin left, and that's what happens. I just need to get me some elastin, right? Buy me some elastin, because I would get my eyes done. I'm not like afraid, I just don't have the money. The only thing I don't think I would ever do, and I don't think I'm a candidate for it anyways, is get fillers down here, because my face is so, my eyes are so sunk in and bony. Adding filler would change my whole face. And my plastic surgeon that I got a consultation with did this to me and showed me what it would look like if I got my eyes done. You know, not filled, but just plastic surgery. Got them lifted, and he basically went like this, and he just pulled the skin up. See, watch my dark circle and bag. It disappears if you just pull it out and up a little. And I'm not pulling much, I'm just, you know, pulling it back, and it's like the bag is just gone. It's just that the skin is so loose. That's the natural, I don't know, you know. He showed this to me, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I need. But I didn't have the money, so, you know, I still got my bags. Anywho, that's what I want to do. I just want to have my eyes done where they go in and they lift right here, and they take some of this out. But I don't have the money, and I don't know when I will. So, and I'm getting older every day. It's weird. Okay, moving on. I don't know what I'm blabbing on about. So let's grab a fluffy brush, and we're going to start with, I'm going to go use the same thing I used last time, I think, just to cover that primer that I just put on. I need to stop talking, or I am going to run out of time. I thought I would do this get ready with me. Well, never mind, because I got to go get my hair done. All right, so that was just to, all right, now I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna go in with the transition color, and we're gonna do browns today. So I think the last time I used this, I can't even tell. They all look brand new, but I'm pretty sure I used this color. So I'm gonna go with something a little darker. Probably, I think I'm gonna go with this, oh, they have names, I forgot. And I even remembered to bring my glasses over here. I'm going to go with that color, that white color that I just put on there is called Wishful, and this color is called Charmed. So I'm gonna use Charmed, which is right here, for my transition color. Hopefully it's not too dark, because it is a little bit dark. Yeah, it's too dark. So we're gonna put that much right here, and then we're gonna switch to this other one, and it was called Fresh Start. Right there. And then just go up from there with that one. I didn't even test that one. I just went with it. I'm going to pull it up pretty high. Now I'm going to go in with this one down here. It's called, I can't tell what it's called. Grounder. And it's this one right here. I'm going to put that one in the crease and in the outer part of my lid. And this one's more the brown I was looking for. And I really just want to pack this right here. Doesn't seem to be cooperating. All right, now I'm going to take my fluffy brush and blend the edges a lot. And then I'm going to clean this up, probably with some concealer and some powder. I just want to smooth out all this. Get it all blended nicely. Then I'm going to go in with, this is like a shiny brown, and I'm going to put it in the corner right there. That's what the one. I'm going to put this one on my lid, the outer part of my lid. And then I'm going to use, I think this one. It's called Reflect. It's called Reflect. And I'm going to put it on my finger and I'm going to spray it. And then I'm going to put it on the inner corner, or the inner half of my lid. always get it down here on this one. Anywho, then I'm going to take my fluffy brush that I used for my transition and just blend those two together while it's still wet. Like that. I am now going to grab my Tati palette, but any palette you have that has a really nice dark black you can do this with. I am first going to push line with my Maybelline Tatoo gel liner pencil, and then I'm going to add the powder for the effects. To push line, you put your little finger on your lid and you push, and your eyelash will kind of curl up around your finger, and then you go like this down in between the lashes, trying not to get too much in the waterline, because that's what we're avoiding. That's why we're not tight lining, we're push lining. So after you get it drawn on there, then you grab your flat brush and you just go like this and wiggle it back and forth to smudge that, and make sure you don't have any skin showing between your lashes. It's all blacked out, because that's what you want. No skin. So now I'm going to take this sharp, it was a paintbrush. It was a flat top paintbrush, and I cut it. And I cut it really low so that it would be really dense. And I can't link it because I just got them at Hobby Lobby, and I tried to link it once before and I can't find them. So just get a nice, it was a pretty good, it came in a set of 2. One of them's skinnier. I have 2 of them, and I cut them both, and they're perfect. I don't use them all the time, but usually when I'm doing this, where I'm using a black powder, I almost always use these, because it makes it so much easier. You just pull it across, it makes a nice thin line. It's easy to do. Makes a great wing. And you just stamp it where you want it, and then kind of pull it out and finish pulling it across. I still like it a bit smudgy. I don't want it to be perfect. I just want it to be bold. So there you go. That one's a lot higher, huh? I think my eyes are just crooked. No, that's a lot higher. All right, so now we're gonna go back and we're gonna make this one go up higher, because this one is higher. And unless I wanna hold my head sideways all day, that's what we need to do. And I'm not worried about this line because I'm going to fix that line. I think this eye is just deeper set. I know it is. So that's good enough. Now I'm going to take this, go like this, and then we're going to clean up that, what I just did. I'm going to add a little bit of concealer to my outer corner here. Just a dot. And I'm going to take my sponge And quickly, before it dries, blend it out. And then grab my cake bake brush. I mean, sponge. I called it a brush last time too. And it's not a sponge. A brush. It's a sponge. I don't know why I keep calling it a... And then, to make the line, I want to do this. And that makes a nice, clean line. And then I go back and just take the bottom of my sponge and kind of blend out that powder a little bit. And then I've got a nice clean line, which is what I want. And it lifts my eyes. So now I'm going to go off camera, do my brows and my lashes. And I'm just going to put mascara on my lashes. And I'm going to use the Cabrow for my brows. And you guys have seen me do that 100 times. And I'm getting behind. So I need to go do that. So I will be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I'm done. I did my brows. I used my Cabrow #2. And then I added a little tiny bit of the Milani gel on top. For my lashes, I used my Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lash, which is so dried up. And my lashes are pretty much nothing to write home about. But I don't want to put my extensions that I do myself on, because then I can't put the serum, and I'm putting serum on them, and I'm really hoping they're gonna take off any minute, but so far they're just meh. They're not really doing much. So, and my lipstick is this L'Oreal plumping one, and this is Coconut Plump is the color that I put on. I love it. And that's it. We are done. I am ready to go get my hair done. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and especially Instagram. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah!